ladies with an attitude.
Welcome to the Heaven Online magazine. It's November, we're live at the Hyst. This is the LWA, and joining me on tonight's panel are the fabulous Jules Raven Stewart, Christy Heather, Louise Howell, and Emma Heather. So tonight's topic is our top 5 favourite TV programmes ever. And we had a little discussion earlier on, and I'm going to kick off for once to start with my top 5. And they all think they know, so are they right? Number 1, Top Gear. Oh, she's shocked this. Some of you don't know, but I am a petrol head, and my husband is as well. We absolutely love Top Gear, and what about the old Top Gear, not the new one, when it was Richard Hammond, James May and Jeremy Clarkson. What's really fabulous about it is that they're 3 old guys having an absolute laugh, doing something they really, really love. And they're so childish and passionate about it, and I love their little competitions and everything, so Top Gear. Number 2, Formula 1. Again, as I said, you know, massive.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, massive petrol head. Well, as I've always said, I come out of the womb watching Formula 1. It was one of my favourite things to do with my father on a Sunday. The only bad thing was we are really, we shouldn't be watching Formula 1. We're very aggressive. The language was flying. He'd storm one way if Lewis Hamilton didn't win. I'd storm the other. He'd throw things at the TV. My mother's lost many a TV set. There'd be arguments. He'd storm out. As I said, it was absolutely fantastic. I love Formula 1, and well done to Lewis for winning this year as well. With 2 races to go, which means I can actually enjoy the last 2 races without pacing up and down. Am I shocking you, ladies?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Number 3, Life on Mars and Ashes to Ashes. Gene Hunt. That's all I'm going to say. Gene Hunt. If you haven't watched it, he is absolute. Well, he's just sex on legs, isn't he? And yeah.
Who is he?
Gene Hunt.
Who's Gene Hunt? Who's Gene Hunt?
He's the main character. Fabulous.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I am lived.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have a look
He's
at
in his
it.
late 50s.
Oh, a bit old
But
for me.
he's just, I don't know, he's just got something about him. He's just like...
A cock. Sorry.
We couldn't even keep it clean in TV programmes. No. Number 2, Sex and the City.
I got one.
Yeah. That was number 3.
Yeah.
Bad sound there, bad sound, still bad sound. Sex and the City for the obvious reasons, not cock, but the fashion. I absolutely love fashion. It was just a fashion feast for the eyes, wasn't it? And in top place, Dallas.
Yay!
Oh yes! Come on, who shot JR? It's got to be the ultimate TV moment in history, yeah? Come on. Who shot JR?
I don't remember Dallas.
Dallas, the Ewan family, on their ranch, Texas, oil, shoulder pads, Sue Ellen.
No.
Bobby was dead, and then he woke up in the shower a year later when the ratings went bad. Oh, come on, you've got to remember Dallas, no?
I was 3 probably.
know of it. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Well, I thought my top 5 were brilliant. Let's go on to Jules.
Well, Christy guessed my first one, which was Game of Thrones.
That's in a TV.
Right.
Oh, it is a TV.
It is TV show,
Yeah.
Incest and Dragons, so it was a bit like the estate where I grew up, so I quite like that. The L Word, similar to your Sex in the City, but lesbians.
All right.
So, you know,
What's the fashion like?
the fashion was amazing, you know, but clit instead of cock, so I really like that. We've got a lesbian theme going on here.
Okay.
Has anybody ever seen Tipping the Velvet? Please say yeah.
No.
It was a BBC premiere. If you haven't seen it, find it. It's fab, and it's sort of a Victorian erotica, and it makes you appreciate the cock box of Emma's because they had carved wooden strap-ons. Think of the splinters.
Think they're getting the fun you'd have get him out with the tweezers.
Now, me fourth one. It's got to be Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah, we all like a bit of Gavin.
Gavin and Stacey, yeah.
Welsh, yeah.
But my favourite one is Salem, which is a bit of a witchcraft drama. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Mary Sibley. Oh, she's
They don't
lovely.
seem to be watching anything. Nobody's seen Life on Mars. I mean, you know,
yeah.
top gear. Oh.
Mary Sibley, she was amazing, fabulous. And Christy's going to watch that, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're my top
No
five.
shockers there, really.
No shockers, no.
Yeah. Fantasy, lesbians, and
Yeah, dragons.
dragons. Marvellous.
And incest.
We know we're not going to get lesbians and incest with Christy, so Christy, clean it up a bit.
Well, I don't know. I love RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's
Drag Race
I'm
has the
sorry,
charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, and is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
If you're ever looking to just like light up your life with a bit of drag, it is the best show on TV
It is.
right now, and it's all on Netflix.
Fantastic. That's
Yeah,
one.
That's one. Number two, also on Netflix. Has anyone seen Stranger Things?
Oh, yes, we all love a bit of Stranger Things.
Like, not only is it like pure 80s amazingness, but like you've got a bit of horror element, a bit of mystery, and it's like really, really fun again.
a little bit of romance.
A little bit of romance, but it's more about the evil monsters trying to eat, you know, the kids.
Yeah. Crap fashion.
Yeah.
No, I love the fashion. And the bikes, it just reminds me of the Goonies, and I love the Goonies. Yeah. I love the Goonies.
Okay, number three.
Number three, Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah.
I
Now.
have been a long time fan of Doctor Who. Like, I used to have a life-size cardboard cutout of David Tennant in my room. And like, I kind of dipped down in the Peter Capaldi area, but Jodie Whittaker's taken over and she's fantastic. So
Do you own a sonic screwdriver?
I don't know.
Well, we have something similar in the cock box, so who knows? We could wait a bit later on in there. Number four.
Number four is kind of like different, but I love MasterChef. I love a bit of MasterChef. I've watched it since as long as I can remember. It's always been something that I've just watched because I love food. And even though you can't taste it, you're just like, I wish I could cook that. I wish I could go on there one day and just like do something like that. So
Number five.
number five.
Is this the
I'm
top
surprised
one?
she hasn't got a list. She usually pulls out the list. She's the most
Yeah.
organised and has said, you've had your phone, I've had my list, and she's just sitting there going,
Oh yeah, I do know number five.
Go on.
It is another Netflix show, surprise, surprise, but it's Glow, which is the gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
Yeah.
It is. Again,
Lesbian orientated now.
there are lesbians in it. If you,
Yeah,
if you
yeah, I have seen it, I have seen it.
Yeah.
I was pretending I hadn't
Yeah.
seen it, but I have.
Yeah. But
Are they all oiled up?
oh, it's amazing. Like, it is fun. It is, again, really 80s. You have all the soundtracks and the music
Yeah.
and the
Different
glitter,
characters,
different characters, and it's all based off the real Glow in the 80s. So, like, you recognize some of the characters from there. It's amazing.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay, let's lower the tone again and go to Louise.
Go, girl.
Well, I'm not being funny. I don't watch much TV, but if I had my choice, but then I'm not really allowed to say porn, am I?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, there's lots of porn sites I could recommend, but I'm not going to do this live right now.
she'll tell you all later.
Tell you all later.
Porn, yeah, so
Yeah, so porn would be my ultimate. No, I'm joking. Right, the A-team. Now, the A-team. You've got to know the A-team.
yeah.
Yes.
Mr. T.
Mr. T, as you know, I take Mr. T off really well.
I haven't seen that. Can you see it?
I will show him. We will get a photo.
Screen next month.
Yeah, and I've had many experiences in the back of a van. So I really like that sort of thought about
I
it.
like jewellery.
Do I look like a person?
We're trying to be clean.
I don't want to be clean.
Okay, number two.
Number 2, David Attenborough.
Oh no. Yeah, but hang on
David
then.
Attenborough
As it
is a
shows-
bit of a, alright, like,
But are we talking is nature
is
shows,
is
yeah?
bit tough for the environment, yes, and you know, saving the planet and things like that. But I get really upset when I see penguins. So if anybody really want to piss me off and upset me, show me a penguin and I literally cry.
Okay.
Because penguins, male penguins, because they're obviously not men because they're penguins. when the female gives the egg and then she goes off to sea, doesn't she, to hunt, she gives this egg to the man. He's got responsibility of holding it on his flippy things.
These flippy things, yeah.
What do you call them?
Feet.
Feet. Well, I don't think they call feet, do they? What do you call flippers? Flippers. Yeah. So if the bastard drops it, the egg dies.
Right.
And the penguin dies. So that devastates me then.
Dropping their eggs.
They drop in their eggs and they freeze and they're gone.
Right, okay.
But anyway, I like David Attenborough and I think he's probably a bit of a boy in his time. Oh, my nipples went hard then. Right, okay. So, Casualty.
Oh, yes.
However,
Yes. It's the why. Good program.
it's the why. Well, how often do we walk into Morriston Hospital, right? And after our shift, we go straight to a bar and shag a doctor. It's not happening, is it? But that spoils the illusion for me, right? It just doesn't happen. But I like the thought of doing that. Going for having an hard-day shift and shower, shit and shave and out and into the bar and shag a doctor.
Okay, number 4. It's going to be a long night.
Benny Hill.
You're taking us back now.
Benny Hill was a bit of raunchiness, wasn't it? Bit of funny, sexy, slutty humour, but actually quite clean, but quite
Yeah, it was
very
naughty but nice.
naughty but nice.
Yeah, not like this day.
And I just think it's just got that bit of funniness and humour and yeah,
Good old-fashioned.
good old-fashioned humour.
Okay, number 5.
Oh, now see, this is a bit of a toss-up, see. I was going to go for Carry On Films, but then that wasn't a TV
Yeah,
programme.
but they were only on the TV, weren't they? Oh no, they were in the cinema, weren't they?
But then I went for Scrum 5. Scrum 5? What do you mean, for fuck's sake? Thank you. Now, Scrum 5, now, when I had this bit of fascination with Adam Jones, I've still got this fascination with Adam Jones, and if he watches this, I'm free after 9 tonight. Obviously, if you don't know what Scrum 5 is, it's obviously recapping of certain games that have gone on that weekend, especially when Wales win. It's even better fun, isn't it, to watch? And you just get all these playbacks of all nicely formed asses running around pitches and rubbing down and
Hairy legs and those silly things they put on their head and their mouth
their
guards.
helmets, man, helmets. Don't be ridiculous, man. Saves concussion.
Colour coordinated.
Well, no, it doesn't actually save concussion. It's the mouth guards, believe it or not. That helps with concussion. But anyway, no, I do like that. But I did actually see Adam Jones win in one of his kit launches, and millions and millions of people, I'd say millions, could be hundreds, could be fucking 10 people. And we were in the, what do you call his museum down in the waterfront? Museum, yeah. And his kit launch was there, and he walks out now and I just bellows out, Adam! And he turns out, I love you! And he just went, oh shit, it's her again. So I ran down, so I'm like dragging the kids. Now come on, you're still Ospreys fan. Come on, come with me. And I said, hiya Adam. He said, I'm back now. He went into the toilet and he hid from me.
Straining all
And I actually stood there and waited for him to come out. And I've never been able to live that down with my kids. Do you remember the time that hid from me, Mum? Yeah.
The shame.
Yes, so I don't watch a lot of telly now, but you know. Just porn and fantasising over bonking a doctor after coming out the shower after an hard shift.
I think if they've been you get the gist of
Yeah.
life, basically. It revolves around sex. So, okay, so we're going to have a quick recap. So, as I said, nobody was impressed with mine. I can't believe none of you watch Formula One or Top Gear, or I can't believe you didn't.
No, we do Top Gear. We like Top Gear.
That's okay, yeah, but
I still don't know who killed.
JR?
No. No one did.
No, it was Kristen. It was Sue Ellen's brother.
Spoilers.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The show is from the 80s. It was the biggest thing. It was even on the news. It was in Parliament.
Was it?
Yeah, the Wurzels wrote a song about it. They got to number one.
The Wurzels?
Yeah.
No, the Wurzels? The
The bumper
Wurzels?
sticker as well. I shot JR. Come on, it was fantastic. You boring bunch. Jules was all about lesbians, dragons, and fantasy. Christy was a bit of a mixture, wasn't it, Christy?
Yes,
Everything
I
from
liked her.
drag queens
I'm
to
impressed.
lady wrestlers, and then a bit of geek with Doctor Who, and then, as I said, Louise was just a pile of sex. So, as Jeremy Clarkson says, on that bombshell, we're going to end tonight's little discussion. So, could you please give it up for Jules Raven Stewart?